Hi, and welcome to Step by Step to Sold. My name is Kim Upstone. Today I want to talk to you about buying a home, tips on buying a green home. There are so many important considerations when buying a home: price, location, square footage, but there's another element that's come to the forefront recently, and that consideration is a green home. A rise in energy cost and a wish to preserve our natural resources, in addition to the importance of recycling and an awareness of our dependence on foreign oil, have changed how we all view our energy consumption. The word green can bring to mind any number of different areas that can be addressed as green, but the ones that directly impact homeowners are what I'm going to speak about in this video. First consideration is, what direction does the side of the house with the most windows sit? The best case is a home with its longest length facing east and west. It will minimize the sun exposure in the summer and maximize the heat gain in the winter. How old are the heating and air conditioning units? Heating and air conditioning account for almost half the yearly energy fuel consumption of your home. Units that are 12 years old or older are much less efficient. You can cut your energy costs by about 30% by replacing older units. Water heaters account for about another 15 to 20% of the annual energy usage. Besides updating your water softener to an Energy Star unit or going solar, there are some changes you can do to save money. Buy an insulating blanket to wrap the unit in. It'll keep the heated water warm longer, and it'll use less energy by not needing to reheat to that temperature as often. You can also turn the thermostat to 120 degrees to save even more. Windows. Let's talk about windows. Windows have been replaced, or if they're original and old, they've made great advances in the thermal resistance and U ratings. If replacing windows is not in your budget, there's still a few things you can do. Sealing and insulating the insulated window coverings can help add to the overall efficiency. Doors. Make sure your doors have proper weather stripping to seal the sides and the top, and that there's a door sweep at the bottom. Storm doors will provide an extra layer of protection from the elements, so make sure that everything seals tight to keep those energy bills down. Insulation can help with energy efficiency when used in attics and walls. There are all different types of insulation, from loose foam to rolls, so make sure that the type of batting that you're going to be using is correct for the location you'll be using it. What is the R value? Well, it's the heat flow rating. So the higher the R value, the greater the insulating value. Some installations will need to be done by professionals, but many can be done by a handy homeowner. But do your research before selecting and installing your insulation. How about an automatic thermostat? It works like a timer and turns on the heat and air conditioning on and off at set times. It's really great to use if you want your temperature to be at a certain point at a predetermined time. It can save energy by automatically reducing the temperature when you're away or sleeping, and returning it to a predetermined temperature before rising in the morning or returning home. Let's talk about your appliances. If the homeowner in the house you are looking to buy is leaving their appliances and they're 15 years old or older, it's going to cost you so much more in increased energy bills. So many advances have been made in appliances. There's now a government-backed rating called Energy Star that'll give you an idea of savings from an older appliance to a newer appliance. Do your research. See if there's a monetary benefit to switching out for the old for the new. How about asking your realtor for a copy of the homeowner's energy bill so you know your monthly expense for energy? Once in the house, then you can make changes you deem are feasible to reduce those costs. There are so many tax incentives now for energy efficient changes that you can make to any home, so check with your local power or gas company for more details. These are just some of the many things that you need to take into account when searching for the perfect home for you and your family. With energy costs rising, it's going to be an even more important consideration in the future. I hope this has helped you to begin to think green, and I will see you inside the next video.